Hello, and welcome to SISD TV News, where we deliver the latest news about the Socorro Independent School District. Join us for a special look back at events celebrating literacy from the spring semester. O'Shea Kelleher Elementary School invited one of the region's premier storytellers, Joe Hayes, to share with parents the importance of reading and storytelling.
Most of the work I do is in schools, so I talk to the children about storytelling, about oral traditions, about how we learn from the stories that people tell to us, and then I also talk about transferring the oral story into a written story, give ideas about writing as well.
Well, it's good hands-on. Also for the parents and the kids, they can get to see the readers and get to see the fellow students here and interact with them as well.
SISD has always been a really supportive district. I've been coming to this district for 35 years probably, from way back when it was a very small district sort of out on the very fringe of El Paso. And SISD has always supported literacy. They've always been looking for ways to engage the children, to encourage children to read and to write, to get involved with language.
You can see the children like their little light bulb turning on when he gives them those tips. So we're hoping that they're able to apply what he's taught them into their actual learning.
SISD students, teachers, staff, and administrators shared in many exciting events during the annual National Education Association's Read Across America celebration. The week-long festivities aim to promote literacy through spirit activities, literacy nights, and more.
All week we have been celebrating, getting ready for Dr. Seuss's birthday. So he is a literary figure that, of course, every elementary student is familiar with. So we go all out, we celebrate in order to help students expand their imaginations, but also foster the love of reading.
I like reading because there's so much interesting books. My favorite book is the Cat in the Hat. It's important to read because you can learn interesting other words.
The fact that, the kids get such a kick out of it still just goes to show that even though we're within this digital age, that we can sit down and read a good book.
Team SISD hosted elementary school students from across the district for the annual Battle of the Blue Bonnets at the District Service Center. The 5-member teams competed in a variety of activities that involved this year's Blue Bonnet reading list.
We know that kids who read have a better opportunity to pave their own way in life. It just opens doors and opportunities. It leads to options for our kids, whether they want to do a really challenging career, if they're looking for something that's more physical. It doesn't matter because reading is going to help them with all of that.
I have read all the books, and has anyone else read all the books? Carmen and Aiden. We won first place for the 4th year in a row.
I would say out of the 5 team members, only 2 of them missed reading the 20 books by one book. And so at that point, my goal was to get everyone to read all 20.
We really just want everybody in the end to recognize how hard everybody's worked, how much we all relate to the books differently, and it doesn't matter so much who the top winner is, just that we're all working together to get to the best place.
23 Team SISD schools now have little free libraries outside of their front doors to make books more accessible for students and to boost their reading skills. Thanks to the support from the Three Rivers Education Foundation, Ernesto Serna School, Robert R. Rojas Elementary, and Salvador H. Sanchez Middle School opened little free libraries for their communities this spring.
It has just been the most wonderful experience with the Socorro district, and then the little free libraries have been the greatest part because it puts books in the community.
Lujan Chavez Elementary also launched a library thanks to the hard work of the faculty and staff at the school.
Reading is important so you can keep up intelligence because some things might be hard to read, and if you read more books, you might get better.
I just think little free libraries in general are important. There was an article about them a few years ago, and they started popping up all over the country. And our district library coordinator, Marcy Sparks, encouraged all of the librarians to have one in front of their school. And I'm really proud that we finally have our own little free library.
Team SISD recognized more than 60 K-12 students whose work was selected for publication at the Literary Anthology celebration on May 10th at Pebble Hills High School. Students from all SISD schools submitted their work throughout the school year, and judges selected first, second, and third place in various categories. All first place winners were awarded at the luncheon and presented with a copy of the anthology.
So this is our 32nd year in the Literary Anthology. And what it is a writing contest across the district for K-12. And we have multiple categories in which our students participating every year. And first and foremost, I think that they feel validated as writers and that they have something to say. Sometimes some of our students cannot express themselves verbally, so they do it in writing, and a lot of their true feelings come out. Their voice comes out, and they know that they have so many important things to say.
It feels really good because I'm a published author. It feels really good to know that other people could read my published writings and hopefully get inspiration to do it themselves one day.
All my effort and work paid off. I got first place out of almost all fourth graders. It was just breathtaking. It is really a good thing to do because if they feel like they're not special or anything and they feel like, oh, I got first place, they're able to be like, wow, this whole thing is celebrated for me for getting first place in the Literary Anthology.
Socorro AFT honored parents who participated in the Latino literacy program during their end-of-the-year celebration at the District Service Center. More than 200 parents in 22 schools participated in the program, which helps the families of English language learners bond and build routines. Throughout the year, families receive books in English and Spanish that reflect social, cultural, and linguistic knowledge of Latino families.
22 campuses participated this year, and we have about 220 parents that participated and are being recognized this evening with their efforts and their participation in this program.
I feel like the Latino heritage is very important. My sister read to my nephew in Spanish and I read to him in English. So it's very important for him to know the both languages because it opens a lot of doors, especially here in El Paso.
The importance of the program is parents coming together with their kids and reading side by side and building, that rapport with them, that bond and that love for reading.
The students who are bilingual and they're coming into the schools and they're new to the English language, this helps the parents as well because they're strugglers too coming into a new environment. So this helps both of them to kind of find a bond to kind of work through that together.
This is a wonderful program parents really appreciate, and they make time to spend with their kids, and my teachers do an amazing job teaching the parents and their students.
Johndrogon School gave free books to about 1,000 of its students on March 6 to encourage literacy and reading during spring break. The books were purchased by the school through fundraisers and were given to kindergarten through 6th grade students.
We promote reading on our campus. We promote the importance of literacy, and I feel it's important to provide the students with the tools to read and do it at home, read at home while at school. Our students, our parents are very supportive of the school, and we have enough funds from fundraising to be able to purchase a book for every student.
I think it's amazing that the school is providing children with these benefits that we have of the knowledge of reading and everything, and it's really amazing that they're doing this for us. It's really fun and intriguing, and you start learning more, and it gives you more imagination.
Team SISD hosted a book Fiesta event on May 4th at El Dorado High School. Families were able to enjoy performances by the high school's folklorico and mariachi groups and participate in activities such as building with Legos, robotics, and other arts and crafts.
We want the kids to be able to know that reading is something that should be enjoyed, right? Most of the times, kids think, oh, well, it's reading, and they don't think that's exciting, but reading can be very exciting. And, there's all kinds of different topics, all kinds of different books that the kids can find that can be, directed to whatever interests they have. And we want them to know that, having the community support with our schools is really, really important, right? The more involved the parents are, the more involved our community is with what's going on with the school, the more they're going to be involved in their kids' academics. And we want that to happen. We want the parents to know that, they can be part of their kids' education. And so offering events like this, hopefully will give them the opportunity to not only, know that, but also to be able to come into our schools and enjoy what we have here for them.
Kids loved it. My oldest son, Ian, he played with the robotics that Hernando had set up, and he loved doing that. And then once he was finished with that, he played at the Lego table, and so he had a blast. So the kids are exposed to books, and they gave away free books and coloring books. So, not just the fun activities, but also the books to go along with it to make kids, attracted to reading.
SISD schools received free books through the Socorro AFT and First Book, Today a Reader, Tomorrow a Leader campaign. The campaign launched at Jose F. Carrasco Elementary School in March and ended at Escontrias Elementary School in May. Socorro AFT raised more than $6,000 and gave away about 40,000 books thanks to the association's collaboration.
For the past couple of years, we got together with AFT. This past year, it was our 5th annual golf tournament, in-school and road golf tournament. We were able to raise over $40,000, and what AFT did, they donated over 40,000 books to the Socorro Independent School District. So it's a great cause.
I think that's very nice because some people don't have books.
This is a great team. Everybody loves working together. They love coming together, especially for events like this to support the district. That's why it stands out. We're number one, in several aspects throughout, not only the local here, but throughout the state and national. And absolutely, it takes a team, like Dr. Espinosa said, and we are so happy to be part of that.
Specialist Rafael Hernando III middle school student Hugo Hernandez was named the winner of a prestigious National 180 Student Award. The award recognizes 16 children across the United States who have overcome significant obstacles to improve their reading skills and become successful leaders on their campus.
This moment right here is why we're all in education. I feel like you want to empower students.
Hugo has some medical obstacles that sometimes tire him out, but despite that, you will see him in the library constantly seeking out books. He helps struggling readers in his own class, where before he was the one that had to be helped. Now he's helping those kids that are facing obstacles themselves.
It's fun for me because I learn new stuff. And like my family say, if you're in this program, you still need to be proud of yourself because you made it to here.
This moment, like these kind of things, are moments that I'll take with me too. This is why we're all here, right?
That's our show for today. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the latest in the Socorro Independent School District. Make sure to follow us on Twitter with the Twitter handle @Socorro ISD. Follow our superintendent, Dr. Jose Espinosa, with the Twitter handle @JEspinosa_SISD. Also be sure to friend us on Facebook and visit our website. Thank you again and see you next time.